Likewise with numerous Macintosh gadgets, the vital inquiry concerning the more modest of the new iPad Pro reach isn't is it any great, it's who's it for. It's not the iPad for most iPad purchasers. That is ostensibly the iPad Air, nor is it the cash's no object, extreme force to be reckoned with of its 12.9 inches sister. All things considered, the 11 inches iPad Pro is for the individuals who can't stand by. It's what you toss in your sack as you travel around, composing, drawing, making, or potentially working. A presence we lost for quite a while and are simply beginning to get back. Regularly to get this degree of performance you'd require a 15 inches PC. However, here it is in a structure you can neglect you have with you. A structure you don't address about whether you ought to take with you. It's only there in your day, sack or purse prepared for when you want it. As the name and cost suggest, this is focused on professional or possibly monetarily excited beginners who need to involve it for something beyond messing around and watching Netflix. It's for pro specialists, creatives, or business clients, and for those clients, the iPad Pro alone won't be sufficient. You'll either need to couple it with the Apple Pencil for making, or the Magic Keyboard for working, so you'll have to figure that the cost. Without these, the iPad Pro resembles a motor without a body. It's clearly strong, yet you can't really go anyplace with it. Design. All alone, the iPad Pro is all around as smooth and sleek as you'd anticipate. The camera stands out the back, yet you can in any case cheerfully type or draw with it level on a work area. The silver modern design of the sides isn't so cool as it used to be, yet it is reasonable with well-placed buttons, USB-C for charging and interfacing frill, and an attractive strip at the top to hold your pencil while it remote charges. The pencil is an impeccably adjusted and weighted pointer, sufficiently light to use for extensive stretches yet intensely, to the point of making marks unequivocally. Its degree of strain and slant responsiveness is for all intents and purposes as great as anything Wacom tablets can convey. There's likewise a tapeable button on the top that functions admirably to rapidly change devices in applications from Photoshop to Notes. The Magic Keyboard is similarly very much designed. The iPad Pro clasps attractively to it, with a level of slant change. From the front, the iPad screen seems to suspend before you, while under your fingers is the best keyboard I've at any point utilized beyond a 15 inches PC or independent work area unit. It's responsive and there's a lot of movement, with the touchscreen effectively in reach to rapidly tap and pull and push. A considerable lot of Apple's applications and others put controls and menus at the lower part of the screen, where you can rapidly tap to make logical choices where simple keyboard easy routes won't do the trick. Performance. The current year's iPad Pro is quick to highlight Macintosh's M1 chip, as found in the organization's MacBook 13.3 inches Air and Pro PCs. Utilizing manufactured benchmarks, the 2021 iPad Pro really depended on 56% quicker than last year's 12.9 inches model and 73% quicker than the ongoing iPad Air. However, what does that mean in genuine applications? Tragically, very little until further notice. You'll see a lot quicker processing as you render video projects, yet that to the side you don't see a lot of contrast between the current year's iPad 11 Pro and the past model. Cameras. The twin focal point back camera is completely acceptable for the things you ought to involve a back camera on an iPad for. Catching things to use in roughs, notes and draws, or showing individuals what your felines are doing during FaceTime calls. The front camera is significantly better, both regarding picture quality and usefulness. Pictures during FaceTime, Zoom and groups calls are significantly better. Apple has likewise acquired an element from Facebook's entrance gadgets, naturally outlining shots around individuals, zooming out or in as individuals leave or move into its field of view. It's somewhat of a contrivance, yet there is something pleasantly private about it zooming into one individual when others leave, similar to a companion at a rambunctious party going round to concentrate simply on you. Battery. The most effective way to portray this iPad's battery duration is more than long enough, which is what you need from a product designed for the in and out way of life. We figured out how to transfer video constantly over Wi-Fi for 12 hours and 12 minutes, and in my everyday testing for both imaginative creation and business work, I never found the power rate dropping low sufficient that I got anxious I planned to hit a dead end. Everyday battery duration was likewise significantly longer than any PC I've tried, which could shock you considering the iPad Pro 11's 2875 Wh battery has around a portion of the limit of even the 13 inches MacBook Pros. However, at that point battery duration is about effectiveness as much as limit.